Alright y'all, welcome back to another video. Today we're heading out to the property with the Tahoe. If you guys have not seen the last Tahoe video when we actually data logged it, trying to figure out what the hell has been going on with that truck. If you guys don't know, I have a 2002 Chevy Tahoe, Cat-Eye Tahoe. I put a CAMMED crate motor in it, and it's just been giving us a lot of issues. And when we actually ran these data logs, you guys found out with me that my idle air control valve is just like non-existent. So we have that part we had to install today, and hopefully we'll talk more about why this part has gone bad and what it's doing to the Tahoe, and hopefully what we can get out of this for it to not happen again. And I'm also super excited to show you guys a new product from a company that actually sponsored this video. So when we go out to the property today, we'll whip that out, install it, and show you guys that too. So with that being said, let's go grab the big heifer. All right, y'all, we're in the Tahoe. I just kind of got to clean that a little bit because what we're going to be doing today, I don't want it to be a mess. Just going to roll down my slow ass window. I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. It's this is the part we're fixing today is on this startup, and sometimes it's going to start barely gonna run, sometimes it's gonna do the high idle. Let's see what it does today. What in the hell, dude? Holding at 1,000 RPMs, just dropped, going back up. Smells terrible. There's a 700. There's 500. 6. There's my camera shaking. Alright, so this is what it does, guys. It's gonna run like shit until we get this part replaced out. We're gonna talk more about what that part is once we get to the property. So let's just go ahead and throw her in drive. Hopefully we make it. She's about to shut off. I'll see you guys at the property. So made it out to the property. Drive actually went pretty good. When I was pulling in though, I was having it wasn't running right. It wasn't even sounding like the motor was cammed. It was camming together, and normally it's like a rhythm back and forth, and I was struggling to kind of idle at 300. It was struggling, but that's where we get into the idle air control valve. So that's what went wrong on this truck, guys. I do remember, this is on me, and when I was ordering everything for the truck, I was buying everything in store. I remember that the idle air control valve was gonna take a little bit more time to get there, so I just went ahead and I eBayed this part, and I forgot that I did that, and that's what you get when you order eBay stuff, and it never worked out the box, and this has been the whole issue. I wish the shops kind of would have noticed that's what it was, but like I said, they just kind of shoved me out the door, and that's the whole. You guys can go watch all those videos, but we have the new part. I actually bought this part. I thought this was the issue like 3 months ago. The issue was when I bought the part, it did not come with new screws, so they're like star bits, and I remember one of them, they were rusty. I used the old ones from the old motor, and when I was trying to get it off, it was stripping pretty bad, and I was just like, oh, I'm not gonna risk messing up the truck, thinking that the part was still good. I was just kind of throwing parts out to see if we can fix it, but I have my Dremel. Worst comes to worst, we'll try to put a slit in it, try to get the flathead in there, and see if we can just try to pry it off, and we're gonna have to use the stock ones going back in, so we might need just to make a new screw for us, but we're gonna make it work. Guys, with that being said, we're gonna have to take off the intake, go ahead and take off the belt, pull the alternator, just get in there as much as I can because the back screw is blocked by it. So we need to get all that stuff out of our way just in case it does become an issue getting off. We have some room to work. So, but we got this. Hopefully the truck starts up good and does not have this issue anymore after this part is installed. So with that being said, y'all, let's get to work. Now that that's out, let's grab the new part. Even though I threw it, I'm gonna pick it up and show you guys what a cheap part looks like and what the part you need looks like. Old, new. Guys, don't rush it. If they don't have it, don't freaking be an idiot and go on eBay like I did. You're gonna get something like this. All right, well, there ain't much to it. Let's slap this new one on, and hopefully this fixes the issue. Just like that, everything's back. We got our new idle air control valve installed, alternator hooked back up, belt, intake. I am nervous, I ain't gonna lie. I'm extremely nervous because if this does not fix the problem, we're just kind of back at square one, but I got hope. I don't know how it's gonna do on the startup. It didn't, with the bad part in, it didn't really, I mean, it started up bad, but it didn't do the high idle stuff. Maybe just this part in general will just make it idle like I never heard before. So really won't know until we start it up. So let's go ahead and set up the camera, and y'all need you to cross your fingers with me. Let's see what happens. Alright, now that we're in the sun, I want to jump into today's sponsor, which is DuraFit seat covers. And they were kind enough to send me the fronts and backs of my truck. You guys know the Tahoe. This truck was a, it was rough when I first got it, and even the seats still are. So this morning I just went ahead and I patched up a couple of the holes that I was fighting with, and the tape's gonna look bigger than what the hole was. I just went ahead and spread it out so it can do better, but we have not had really any like decent seat covers in this truck. I had 2 cheap ones off of Amazon, and I haven't even been able to cover the back seat. What's awesome about these seat covers that they're hand stitched, they're waterproof, they're pet proof, they're the tightest fit seat covers you can get pretty much on the market right now. Specialize in their camo, and I actually went with a flooded timber. It's like a duck camo type of look to it, but guys, listen, these seat covers are like bad to the bone. In my red truck, I have neoprene, which is more of like a style silk. They make it in duck waders. You guys know my Tahoe's fully bedlined. This is not a show truck at all. I just choose, I love it to death, so I choose to do these mods to it, but I wanted something more durable for this truck. We're hopping in and out, going to ponds, coming out, so this company was awesome, so huge shout out to them for sending these out to me. After we get these seat covers installed, we're gonna jump in the Tahoe, put the GoPro on the dash, and go ahead and take it for a drive, see if that part's helped us any. But guys, I'm super excited about these seat covers. It really is an awesome company. We were just talking on the phone a little bit more. He told me some crazy stories about how durable these seat covers are, and that's why I wanted to have these in my Tahoe representing this company, because they're just damn tough. These are priced very, very reasonable because they're made in-house. You're gonna get the same exact product. There's tons of different designs of camo, guys. I'm gonna leave everything in the description if you want to go check them out. Everyone needs seat covers. You guys will see inside the Tahoe. I got some holes, okay? I threw some duct tape over. It is what it is. I don't care. I don't hide nothing, but I just wanted to, I even patched them up today a little bit more. Like I said, don't judge tape. The tape's wider than what the hole was. I just wanted to space it out, but I'm not gonna have to worry about these seats really getting damaged any much more, because we'll have a really, really good, tough product on top of it. So if you wanna save your seats, I highly recommend putting a durable seat cover on top of them so you can protect them for years to come on. So with that being said, let's get to the installation. All right, y'all, we got the fronts in and things are looking good. Camo is sweet, man. Everything's fitting perfect. Onto the back. As when I say tight fit, I mean it. We're coming up to my airbag right here. If the shadow will go away. All their seams are just like, I used a wrench and a screwdriver to kind of just like work the seams all the way back, all the way around to down there with the controls. Come around this way to get the shadow out. But y'all, look at these. I like this. This is my favorite part, the center console, how it kind of wraps over. And there's not one spot on this truck that's not completely covered. I mean, you even got some storage back here, which is badass. And I even like this. I've never seen a company who did this with a seat cover, but come to the front, you got a little secret pouch right here. And these covers, this company designed this for hunters, fishermen, and ooh, shell down. I got shells in my door, but now we can stash them in here. Dude, bad to the bone. Couldn't be any happier. What do y'all think about these? The color fits perfectly. I love duck camo. Truck's never had seat covers, and I'm glad they're installed now. Oh, these seat covers look sweet. First time jumping in here. Oh, they feel nice. I don't like cloth. I like to have like a leather feel, but this kind of slides like leather. So this is a win-win. But let's go ahead and start the old Tahoe up. Roll down the windows so you guys can hear how she's gonna start. You guys are on the dash. We're about to go for a drive. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's try that again. God damn. Come on. My daggone battery is dead, I think. Not go any better. Come on. That's not battery, that's my truck. Come on. Idle. My foot's on the gas right now. I didn't miss nothing. I plugged everything in. Guys, I really don't know with this truck, man. I thought we fixed it today. I thought it was battery at first, but my battery was fine. I just kind of started feathering the gas like it's an old 350, and then it started up, didn't want to hold an idle, just kind of held it itself at 1K, and now it's idling. I don't know, we're gonna act like that didn't happen. Ooh, she started up great. Go see what happens when we take her for a drive. Damn thing ran better with the old idle air control valve in it. At least it started. Let's just see what happens once we get on the road, drive it for a little bit, and then come to a stop. And we'll hit it a little bit once we get on the road. The transmission is, the shift points are a lot different now, so getting a lot more power from this motor, so. Really is confusing. I do not know why. I mean, I had all my doors open doing the seat covers, but it wasn't, that wouldn't have done what it did. It had trouble starting. That happens sometimes when it dies on me, and I'll have to try to start it right back up. You'll hear it skipping a little bit, but that was the longest it's ever done that for, not wanting to start. Stop here, see what happens. It's holding good. Power, we're just lacking everything else. Just upsetting when we data logged and got to go into the brain of this computer or motor, and we see the issue, and then I mean maybe I don't know. I doubt it'd have to get flashed again. That's just fault by part. As soon as you install the new one, it gets its connection. It shouldn't be messing up, but I don't know if it's got to learn it. Maybe us tuning it while the idle air control valve was bad. Now that we got a new one in, I don't know if that can affect it. I'm sticking that it shouldn't, but I don't know, guys. We're just gonna have to keep driving the truck and kind of just trying to figure out what the hell we can do. right, well, like I said, she started up. Either way, I know this part was bad, so having it in helps. We couldn't have gone wrong doing that. Is that gonna solve the Tahoe's issues? I don't know. We're just gonna have to find out, drive it, just keep on messing with it. But overall, good video. If you guys want to check out them seat covers, I'll link them down in the description. DuraFit seat covers, man, they are I'm really digging them. Just picked up a new truck, even if it's old, new. A first really good mod is just redoing the seat covers, getting something cool in there. If you're a hunter, if you're a fisherman, guys, I highly recommend getting something durable inside your truck. I want to support companies like this because they support me, and they get guys, they sew them themselves in their warehouse. They ship them right out to you. You don't have to worry about it getting all messed up. Everything was sent perfect. The packaging was good, and I'm really liking them. They had some customers 3, 4, 5 years still sending in reviews saying how good they are. So guys, if you want to check some out, like I said, I'll link everything in their description. Follow them on Instagram, follow them on Facebook. Go give them some support. Maybe the motor's just confusing trying to figure it out. We might even data log it again and really figure out what the hell is going on. But like I said, we couldn't have gone wrong by installing this part because I know for sure it was bad. eBay sucks. But that's all I got for y'all. You guys enjoy watching the Tahoe content? Well, here you go. I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, Witten Bass TV.